Let's get it started. Listen, this is day 3 of our From Poverty into Profits 3-day workshop, work study. Let's get it started. So, today we're talking to you about accountability and feedback. This is the final frontier of what you'll need to move forward. We told you need 4 parts to a working, stable offer in the background, and that is your system, your blueprint, your accountability, and your feedback. So we're going to knock these out today, and then we have some bonuses for you on the other side. So this is the other often forgotten system. What you see going on outside of you right now is a direct result of what has been going on inside of you the whole time. And this is regarding the whole world. The crap that we see going on is just a minuscule portion of what's going on inside the hearts of man. But yesterday, just a quick overview, we went over the accelerated path that leads to sales and leads, right? These are 2 steps to fast wins with a 2-step funnel. So, step number 1 is your offer. Step number 2 is your conversions or your sales page. And your sales page is really nothing except a checkout page. That's it. That's all you need. Once upon a time, all we used to say, if you wanted to sell in the DMs, all you need is an offer and a payment link. Same thing. So we don't want you to overthink this, but we do want you to oversimplify this, get the heavy lifting out of the way, and start making those sales ASA right now. So we talked about mindset being a construct. We're all under complete construction every single day, whether it's reconstruction or not. There's some sort of building that's going on. So we were talking to you about the word of God. You do not have to be a believer, but it helps if you are. But here's the thing about the word of God. Even people who don't even go to church, who don't even read the word, but they understand the principles, use them, and they get very, very wealthy. Once you get it, you got it, and that's it. So the word of God says in Hebrews 11, verses 1 through 2, that now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it, verse 2, the elders obtained a good report. If you go on to verse 3, it talks about the power of a word, that everything in the universe, including the universe itself, is hinged upon a word. So it's really important what you allow to come in and out of your mouth. And so the first word starts with now. I want you to just say that word and feel good about it. Now. It is a command, it's not a suggestion. Now, faith is the substance. Substance is weight, it has weight to it. Another version of this word says that substance means confidence. I heard a CIA agent say earlier today, when you're worried, when you're focused on competence, the confidence automatically comes. You don't have to worry about being confident because your work will speak for you. So I want you to understand now that it's really important that everything that you do, that you shall obtain a good report in it. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, but you apply a different way, you apply the pressure in this place and not over here, you're going to see a difference, and you may just see results that you never thought, dreamed, or imagined. So I want you to always know that, like we always say, you should always have something working in the background. Everything you set your hand to do should be hinged upon what you believe and what you know about what you believe to be true. Okay? We're not asking you to reinvent the wheel. Just revisit it and try again. Apply pressure. So today, part 3, we're talking about accountability and feedback. Now, hopefully we don't take this long today, but it's really important that, as you saw in the thumbnail, you need people around you that could care less about what your feelings are in the moment. You need people who are around you, who will help you stay motivated, keep you on track, because it will go off the rails. Oh, I promise you. I don't care whether you have one offer or whether you have 100,000. At some point, something is going to mess up. Something is going to hit a hiccup, and you have to be able to have people around you, solid folks that'll be able to talk you off of the roof, right? You want to gain an external perspective and encouragement, and help with overcoming any of the obstacles that come your way effectively, not just efficiently, but effectively. The next, we're going to talk about the value of constructive feedback, identifying blind spots and areas for improvement, redefining your approach, accelerating your learning, and then, of course, avoiding common mistakes to save you precious resources. And then we're going to show you how to create calls to action for what your next big offer is going to be, right? And this is where we're going to establish how and why your audience should pay the price, right? Beyond the pay gate to work with you, and how you systematize that in, again, an effective and efficient way. So we always tell you up front, here's what you got to do. I know this is your last day, but really it's not, because we have some bonuses for you that's coming up tomorrow, and it's going to be a stone gas. So what you're tasked to do today is to find and message at least one person in your network to be your accountability partner, right? And they're going to work with you for the next week, the next 7 days. I already gave you 3. Now, the next 7 days, you are going to shut it down in terms of the way that you show up for your clients and your customers. So, of course, I'm going to tell you to get your workbook, because it is going to help you. It's going to help you in practical ways. We're giving you resources that you need. And as you work this out in your mind, you are recalling what you have learned, and you're also applying that which you have recalled into your business same day, right? Same day delivery. That's what you want. And you want to be able to deploy this immediately. That's why we kept talking about that 2 step, or that the 2 step system, where all you need is your offer and your checkout. That's it. Your prompt and your pay link. Let's go. So this is for you, to help you on your journey and moving forward. So let's hop right to it. You do not have to escape this thing alone, right? The power of accountability is that you have someone who understands where you are. Hopefully they were where you are. They've made it further along, and they don't mind reaching back to you and helping someone else back up, right? If you're going through a financial snafu, listen, get over yourself. Everyone on the earth has had some sort of financial issue, whether something that wasn't to their liking. Even Michael Jackson had problems, and in the ground, he's making $80 million a year. So everyone's hurt, or everyone's problems when it comes to financial and fiscal responsibility is different. But don't know, but please do not think that you're the only one who's going through it, or anyone's not going through it the way you are right now. That's crazy. No, don't do that. You're not alone, girl. Get up, guy. Come on, let's go. So you need these people to keep you motivated and on track. You need folks that are going to keep you focused on your goals, and not focused on the things that consume you, right? I spoke about yesterday. If your concerns consume you, you are out of line. You are out of line. I don't care what your belief system is, you are out of line, because the natural order of things is abundance. The natural order of things is peace. The natural order of things is for you to succeed and to profit with all. And when you're worried about things, you're not focused on how you can be the best possible you to and with your clients when you show up. Okay? Next, you need them to gain external perspective and encouragement, right? And you also need them to help you overcoming obstacles a little bit more effective, because guess what? They've been there, they've done that, they've overcome many, many times over. And so they're very well groomed. At least your people should be well groomed and acclimated to getting you through problems that, most, if not all of us have gone through before. And one of the things that I wanted to mention was, there was this CIA operative. She was an agent, and she mentioned something earlier today that was so amazing. And she says that the good cop bad cop theory is a real actual thing, and that she thrived in environments like that, where she had to question a suspect or a person of interest, and it was because of what I know to be that iron sharpeneth iron. sort of scenario where you have these two titans. They're the best in their field, but when they come together or even closer, they become that much better, right? So the reason that she loved thriving in this environment is because she knew that her partner, while she was questioning the suspect, was picking up on some things that she could not, because while she was questioning the subject, she was also processing the information. Watch me, because I'm going somewhere. So after she's finished with her line of questioning, then comes her partner. And he then begins to start not punching holes into what she was asking, but really filling in the holes like a symphony with some of the things that she may have missed because she was busy processing. And what do you think she's doing while he's asking the questions? The same exact thing. So, yes, she would follow up and then he would follow up if it was necessary. So, what you're seeing here is you're seeing a symphony being built. You're seeing 3 to 4 dimensional chess being played in front of you because we need each other. And when you have someone else who's on your team as a sparring partner and not someone who's just there to feed your ego crap, then you can go so much further with that. So that's the power of accountability. All right, so now we're going to take a little breath. So you can comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it on. So, next, you want to embrace the value of constructive feedback. Now, this is where we deal with customers, clients who give their feedback. So you already have it on the back end with your accountability partner. Now on the front end, you have it with folks who are forward facing into your business and they're taking advantage of your offers. Now, whether it's within or without, we cannot see our own blind spots. Not now, not never. But constructive feedback you need to see right now. And I'm conditioning you as you're under the influence of my voice. I'm conditioning you to understand that feedback is not flawed. You know, even someone's experience, it might be a full blown lie from the pits of the seven ciphers of hell. But you turn that around for your favor. You turn it around for your good because all feedback is a signal to you of how you should approach, the fastest way you should approach, and how to refine how you do that so that you can accelerate your learning, whether it's about you, whether it's about your response, whether it's about your offering. Sometimes your offering is just off. Boo boo. Sometimes your offering is just off. So I want you to understand that your blind spots are uncovered. I'm not going through this today. Look at what it did. Look at what this thing did. This is wrong. Hey, it is what it is, and it's going right up online just like this. Because I need to get this word out to you sooner rather than later. And of course, it's going to start in the middle. Why wouldn't it start where I left off? So we're at minute number 13. And I just wanted to tell you that it's really important that you understand that your audience is there, whether they're clients, customers, return buyers, loyalists, or not. They are your barometer of how well you're doing or not. It's really understandable that when you go through things, especially like this, when you get negative feedback, that it's positive over negative always under no uncertain terms. Under no uncertain terms, right? So understand that these people who are leaving this feedback, they don't understand that you're feeding off of their negativity, turning it into something that's positive, and you are improving because of it. Do not wait 2 or 3 weeks to wait for somebody who's set to respond to a negative issue, because in that moment you can turn it around immediately. It's going to save you time, money, and other resources along the way if you just take heed to what I just said. So, no, I'm not selling you anything right now. I'm showing you that this is your path to mastery. Remember, we talked about the touch points in your business and how you need to make them readily available for your clients and customers hidden in your audience because you don't know where they are in their journey, right? So you make this available to them. So the bottom line should be I start at 30, right? That's what you want churning in the background in your business or for your offers, right? This should always be running in the background so you can at least start predicting your profits every single day, how they're coming in, how to run your ads, how to position yourself when you show up online every day. Then you jump to a $150 product, which is truly a $300 value. And you're going to see you have a $150 product, and then you have a what? A $1,500 product. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did you see that numbers there and how they coalesce? So you're going to give them an opportunity to co-brand, to co-op with you, to white label some of your products. And if you do, when you do, you let them know that this is the value, but we're going to give it to you for half price just for, actually showing up and wanting to work with us. Then you have what I call a bridge offer. And this is where you offer them something where they are going to learn something valuable and highbrow that they can actually use in their business from day one. And you're going to walk them through that process. Why? Because you have that price point that's going to demand more attention. Understand that when you are going up with these prices, that you are actually uh, demanding of yourself that you show up for your clients, that it's all but guaranteed, right? And so at the highest tier here, you see that there is a $2,500 value that is has $1,000 taken off of it. Why? Because what you want to do is show your client and your customer that not only are you willing to do it for them, you're willing to do it with them and to sit down with them to see if you are a good fit. Everyone isn't for everybody. Every business is not for everyone. And what you do when you have products like this or offers like this is that you open up an opportunity to interview. It's not just a consultation, but you are interviewing these folks to see whether you'll be a good fit in working with one another. For guess what's on the other side of this? Something that's upward of a $10,000 upfront offer. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, this is the psychology behind that. All right. So, marketing, branding, it is creative and it is science. It is art and it is science. And as soon as you understand that, the better off everyone is going to be, and you're going to feel so much greater than this. So we are at minute 18, and I promised I was going to keep this under 20 minutes. But I just want you to take a snapshot of this and look at how much revenue you can bring into your business with a $30 product that ends up being $60,000 in sales if you align your videos the way I'm going to teach you tomorrow, right? And with your high ticket upsell at a $15 price point, this now becomes, I said a $1,500 price point to $30,000. That's 90,000, almost $100,000 from one video, right? Because your video is going to stay up there for however long it's going to stay. And once it goes viral, everything, all of those days that you only got 3 views, none of it is going to matter because this will cascade down like champagne on a great day that everyone is enjoying themselves. So I want you to commit this to memory. Just know this: there's more than one algorithm that you're working with. And we're going to show you how to do that tomorrow. So, this is it. This is everything that you need to go, go, go. Tomorrow, we are killing it. Here's the motto we've been telling you about. We'll talk about this tomorrow. But understand this: good success is your portion. You don't have to fight for it. You just have to live through it, accept it, and work like you know that it's true. I'm going to see you in a couple of hours, and we're going to have so much fun in this workshop. You're really going to have a good time. See you later.